Hey guys, this is the Redstone Wizard here, and I just decided, you know what? Let's do a Let's Play. So, let's go to hard. And I'm going to be playing the fantasy texture pack because, well, that's the one that I like. No bonus chests, nothing else. Okay. Now let's rename this. Redstone Wizard. Yeah. Alright. Now, brand new world. I have no idea what this is going to look like. But first thing we gotta do is see if we can find a place to live. Even a temporary one. So, let's just see where we end up at. Okay. Birch, oak, we're in the plains. Okay. Oh, spruce. Yay. I like spruce trees. Especially when you need to make charcoal. Those things produce a lot of wood when you do a 2x2. And I'm actually trying to figure out how to make a 2x2 tree farm. Just for the spruce trees. I know on Java they have a lot, but, well, I'm not on Java. Alright. Let's get some basic tools going. Pickaxe. Axe. Sword. Let's go give you some spruce. As you can see, I actually started in the classic world size. Next time after I finish this part up, starting again, I'm actually going to expand it to the large world. Because I want everything that the classic world has in a large world setting. Nice thing about console. Probably one of the best things, if you ask me. Yeah, we don't have infinite worlds, but hey, when you can get a lot of the small biome stuff, the stuff that's usually a small biome in a higher rate due to the size of your world, wouldn't you want that? And that's how I figured. That's how I figure this works out. Small classic world gives you whatever you would if you were playing on a PS4, PS3, or an Xbox 360. Then you combine that, and then you make it a PS4 world. That's just going to increase the odds of you getting something, well, not half bad in the world. Well, I'll just continue on getting a bunch of resources, including some wool for a bed. So I'll be right back as soon as I, well, gather up a fairly decent amount. Alright, okay everybody. I'm back. I got a few resources, odds and ends, food, got some cobblestone so I can make a better pick. So now, let's go take a look at what we can find. Going this way. Yeah, we should make a bed first. And maybe the pickaxe and the make a sword too. Now, when it comes down to it, the first thing I do is see if I can find a village. Because if I can find a village, that just means that I'm a little bit ahead of the game that I like to be at. Because honestly, I love iron. I love making things out of iron. Well, I use a lot of iron in my stuff. So, yeah, food's low. But let's see if I can find something worthwhile. If not, we'll hunker down somewhere for the night and progress on afterwards. Ah, village. Perfect. That didn't take that long. I expected to be traveling further to get there. Get in, set a spawn point, set the night, see how many villagers we have, because, well, I need, looks like we got one house. Probably means just one villager. Go to sleep. Well, let's see here. One villager. Fletcher. Let's keep you safe. Bunch of cats. Well, I guess the guy that really liked cats. Well, we'll use him for a farm. Just not yet. Alright. Oh yeah, forgot pigs like golden carrots. Pigs like carrots. Well, I like bacon. Alright, there we go. Now I can at least run. Okay. So, we got a small little house. We got a neighbor. And we've got a lot of space. Well, looks like I'm going to have to do either more searching or convert a zombie villager. Well, we'll see what happens. So, first thing, always when you're starting a new world is get yourself a temporary house. That's a temporary house, if you ever saw one. And get yourself absolutely everything you need just for the temporary house. A chest, so let's throw this stuff in here. Next, always try to go get better gear. Well, for us, better gear is iron. So that means caving. Hopefully this is a good cave. Nope. Of course, you could just start a mine if you feel like it, but I always go caving first. At least give it, because it's less blocks to look, more blocks to look at without having to mine as much. Advantage? I'm not wasting tools. Ooh, yeah, it's a little dark. But, yeah, I'll be back once I've gathered up a lot more resources again. Alright? Okay, guys, I'm back. I finished that little mining expedition. Oh, better sword. I like iron swords. Oh, that's beside the point. Well, I only had that one pickaxe. I did not bring any other tools with me. Well, I forgot to check. But yeah, I killed a golden zombie in golden armor. And you know what? Armor. But we got ourselves a bunch of iron. So, first thing to do always is make a furnace. Let's see here. 1 stack, 2, 3. I think we need 8 pieces for this. Yeah. That's going to smelt all of that. So while we are letting that smelt, let's go see what we can do to make our little hole better. We can always see if we can find a bigger village. But you know what? I am constantly looking for villages to take over. And this is a small one. I can actually probably do a lot more with this small one than any other large one. Alright, but let's get some trees planted. Let's get a tree planted. And like I said, I like the 2x2 spruce trees because you actually get a lot more wood per sapling than you do out of any other ones. So, well, let's see how our iron is doing. Store that sapling. Okay, we got 10. Yeah, as you can see, I'm stacking everything on top of each other. Well, that's just so that I can not have to worry about space constraints. Because until I decide to set up my storage system, whichever one I decide to use, everything gets stacked on each other. Throw you in there, pull you out, and throw you in there. Alright, I think we're going to let this smelt up. I'll go and clean up the area a bit. Get the probably get some sugar cane going. Let's see here. Definitely gotta get sugar cane going. Probably catch a cat. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll just get a little bit more of this cleaned up. And I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and well, in here nothing's changed except got all the iron smelted. Throw that in there. And I redid the entire field. And I was still working on it when I was like, you know, having having a full field actually helps out a lot when it comes to food production. Now, I didn't alter the field much. I just increased the spacing. Yeah, just a little bit dry in the throat. But yeah, each row, because I decided to do it in rows instead of one right next to another. I got carrots, potatoes, carrots, potatoes, carrots, potatoes, carrots, potatoes, carrots. Now, these things are growing a lot faster now. Occasionally you get one like this, but I ain't going to break it until it finishes growing. Once these finish growing, like this one did, then I'll break them and replace what they're supposed to be. But I think I'll just wait till they all finish growing before I do that. Next, I got to protect this from animals and other things from coming in here. And I decided not to get a cat yet. But, you know, I do think we need to explore this world a little bit more. So let's make another chest first because, well, I don't have the spacing for everything I need. There. Okay, I've got a full iron sword. You know what? I do think right now it is worth yeah. Advantage to the classic crafting method is I'm able to create create 3 of the 4 pieces of armor without having to worry too much about taking time pulling one out each. But yeah, let's go exploring and see what we got. A swamp? Cool, that just means a lot of slime. Well, I want a lily pad because I don't want to step in that water over there. So, let's go place that lily pad real fast. Yeah, because I haven't done anything other than work around in an area where I was at when I wasn't recording for you guys. Because I figure you guys will like to see what's going on, how my thought process works at least. But, so, here we go. We got a swamp. We got another cave. That cave loops around into this part, which, if I see it right, it's the start of a ravine. Well, super small ravine. Might be worth looking into later. It's going night. So let's hit the bed real fast. This is why I try not to leave my area too much in the beginning. Not until I can get myself some decent gear and whatnot. Yeah, I know I could have got slimes, but I didn't feel like getting any right now. But, yeah. Yeah, I made path blocks around our villagers so that all we have to do is line up just right, depending on where he's standing at. And we can actually trade with him. It's a little difficult. I probably could just put a slab there. But I didn't have a slab at the moment. Yeah, we could trade with him, start getting emeralds. But not just yet. We don't need the emeralds just yet. Bacon! Yeah, always get the bacon. And always get the steak. Two of the most important foods in the game. Okay. let's see here. Let's head south. Yeah, I'm not venturing too far from where we're settled down at the moment, because I don't feel like exploring too much. But let's get some fish. Somewhat. Catch a fish. And look at the infinite blue. Yep. Like I said, right now we're still in the classic world size. So the world ends right here. Well, we'll be expanding that shortly. I'll be expanding that shortly. In fact, actually, after I finish this little bit up here, in fact, actually, after this segment, I will exit out of the game, get it ready, so that we can expand to the large map. But let's just see what else we got in this part. Because, yeah, it's so much. I always have trouble playing in the late game of Minecraft. I always love the early game. After I beat the Ender Dragon, all of them, I'm like, okay, what's next? So, hopefully, with this, we can just continue playing and actually just develop the world to a point where it's perfect, where it is absolutely nice to play on. Now, ooh, pumpkins! Yay! That just means more. That means trading. As soon as I find a farmer. And then also lighting, because I like jack-o'-lanterns. And yeah, I know we could use pumpkins for food too, in the form of a pumpkin pie. But I'm looking at it in a building standpoint, where I only have to worry very little about food, because I don't really worry about food unless I run low. Even when I take damage, I'm like, okay. Another cave. We'll take a look at that one later. Probably. If I remember where it's at. Alright, so. Well, explored pretty much the bottom half of the world. We got another swamp over there with very little terrain, I can tell that. Well, I think that small little village was probably a good find. Well, let's head back there. But first, fishies must die, because they can give me bones. The cats and pandas update. Yeah, well, yeah, we can actually go looking for some pandas, because we can get some bamboo. Well, if we get string, we go fishing, so we don't have to touch the pandas, which, honestly, I'd rather just leave the pandas alone, because they look cool. Excuse me, guys. Alright, let's just find our way back. Yeah, I know I could have killed the pig, but right now we're just trying to get our way right back, and we'll set up a mushroom farm at some point. What? Well, Most people wonder what I try to do whenever I'm playing. Some people watch me play. Some people play with me. And I'll tell you guys, I'm not the greatest builder. In fact, when it comes right down to it, I'm not a builder. I honestly, if I think it looks good, it probably to some people it probably doesn't look that great. To others, it looks absolutely amazing. Okay. No. Yeah, if I'm going to get a cat, I'm going to get the Jelly Cat. So named after Good Times with Scars from the Hermitcraft server's cat. Now, that's the one cat that I think is absolutely great. Yeah, I know all the cats are the same, but you know what? It's the one cat that I want. Okay, so we got some resources. So let's just throw all these in. 19, so whoop. I forgot my steak. Okay, so yeah, I found out that spruce trees don't like anything near them if they're not anything near them if they're not in a taiga biome. So I always clear it out well enough. Okay. So let's just alright, I'm gonna let this steak cook. After the steak's cooked, we'll be back on the loading screen of this map and we're going to expand it to a large world. Okay guys, I just quickly did a couple little things outside and I'm just gonna have to say this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building. See you in the next episode.